Prank videos. They're funny, comedy, and a fun time. But what is not funny, faking real and traumatizing events. And the idiots that got themselves arrested from a cop out of duty are the YouTubers Tukomi. I used to love their content as a kid, where they do mildly inconvenient social experiments like giving random people a pair of underwear, saying they dropped it, or dressing up as Ronald McDonald in a random fast food chain. It is so mildly inconvenient. Tukomi is a pretty popular Filipino prank channel where they do social experiments. It's a quite popular genre here in the Philippines, instead of watching informative videos about real history and knowing about not voting for incompetent presidents or being respectful online, we watch funny prank videos. On April 7, 2023, Tukomi released a video, K1 Kidnap Prank Gone Wrong. The entire video is about the YouTubers kidnapping their friend in multiple locations to see what people would do. The entire video, however, was boring. It was just them kidnapping their friend and everyone else not giving a fuck. However, in the last prank, there was already tension and suspicion from the locals. I'm guessing that the place has some high kidnapping rates and was scared of kidnappers. So when they did the prank, it caused a huge panic among people, which it's kind of illegal in the Philippines. Finally, an interesting part of the video. Surely nothing goes wrong. Well, unfortunately for them, a cop off of duty pulled a gun to their car. This caused one of the YouTubers to try and de-escalate by literally doing the opposite of what the cop wants. I would just want to give respect to the cop here. Even if it's not his time to, work, he still decided to protect people. But due to this one prank, the clip went viral. The response was, The final clip where chaos ensued is trending. We will tell stories about the experience and the details behind this prank in the future. Like, share, keep on the good vibes, tukos. Peace. Yeah, that does not seem apologetic after creating such a mess. It proves my point further in the next video.
Ano tol?
Yeah, they don't seem apologetic.
Paliwanag sa mga tao guys regarding sa issue na nagte-trending na video na lumalabas ngayon sa lahat ng SOCMED platforms.
What the fuck is SOCMED? Is it some kind of form of slang for social media? I'm sorry, it's not that hard to say social media. It's not that hard. Now, the first point was that this is actually the first time being held at gunpoint by someone. They were used to nearly being arrested, but this was completely different, and since the previous pranks did go out tame, they didn't expect that it would escalate such a degree.
Nakita mong nakatutok si kuya. Kasi alam ko, ayun yung tanong ng mga tao eh. First instinct mo or first reaction mo nun, nung time na yun. Actually, nung time na nangyari na yun, may part sa akin na di ko alam sanay na tayo sa ganun, di ba? Pero first time kasi sa atin yung matutukan ng baril, di ba? Lagi tayo nahuhuli, lagi tayong almost makukulong, pero pinaka first time talaga to sa buong karera namin sa pagpaprank, yung matutukan ng baril.
And the priority with this point was not to be safe, but rather state the fact that they don't fake pranks.
Panag ako dyan kasi marami nagsasabi nga na mali daw yung ginawa ko. That time nung nakatutok sa akin yung baril, tapos bumaba na ako. Ay sir, nakailan nata akong sabi ng sir, prank lang to eh. Nabilang ko mga nasa 27. Times. Hindi pa kasama yung sa'yo nun. Sigaw prank lang sir. Tapos payak na nga ako. Kasi nakatutok, di ba? Kahit sino naman eh. Bumaba ka dyan, putang ina, pulis to, gumanon siya. Tapos nung bumaba ka, sir, prank lang sir. Bigla siyang nagsalita ng eto, bakit ako lumapit nung time bigla siya nagsalita ng si Sir Police, sabi niya na, prank lang ba? Gumanon siya tumingin siya sa'yo, tumingin siya sa akin. Ang lagi natin ginagawa, di ba, pag nagsasabi tayo na prank lang, is kakamayan natin sila. Sir, pasensya na po, prank lang po. That time, kala ko, tanggap na niya, nasa isip na niya na prank lang yun. Kaya, okay na ako na lumapit. Nung lumapit ako, nung kakamay ako sa kanya, bigla niya ako tinulak.
By the way, they had their masks on. It's so obvious that the cop didn't know if you have a weapon or not. The second point was that they should have known the locations of the pranks.
Prank episode namin, ginagawa namin, pinaprofile namin yung lugar. 'Di ba, ilang clips to ng prank na kidnap prank. Lahat ng prank na ginawa namin na clips, lahat yun, pinrofile muna namin yung mga lugar. Kung merong pulis ba sa lugar na pagpaprankan namin. Kasi nga, katulad nito, may pangit na nangyari. Etong time na to, nakalimutan namin na i-profile yung buong lugar kung may pulis ba na nakatambay. Wala na nandun na, naka-deploy na si Jay.
Practically saying they were incompetent. The third point was the reason why they uploaded the clip.
Nilabas namin yung prank episode. Ang purpose namin is makita rin ng mga tao na bakit naglabas si kuya ng about.
Definitely not for money and exposure. And in the same video, they used it to promote their fucking song.
Siyempre, pakinggan nyo rin yung mga original song namin na ginawa. Ayun.
Another prank of theirs in the past called the lmaooo prank, where they pretended to be Muslims, gained traction. Do you guys remember the fake bomb pranks where people threw an empty bag and pretend it's a bomb? That's what they did. And under Republic Act number 11926 Article 155, alarming scandal, creating any public disturbance to the point of creating mass panic can be fined up to 40,000 pesos or even a month in prison. And the National Commission of Muslim Filipinos noticed them and planned to sue them, giving some sense that this isn't the first rodeo being sued. The police from the kidnapping prank is also planning to press charges. One of the most popular companies in the Philippines, ABS-CBN, released a video and news on the TV channel about the YouTubers, giving the situation much more traction. And worse for the YouTubers, more public discontent. In the news segment, as I said earlier, it was revealed that the cop in the video would be pressing charges against the YouTubers. And how did they respond to this? We were on TV? Was it Cartoon Network? Yeah, very professional. Now, they were interviewed by the biggest television program in the country, GMA. So did they try to defend their actions, try to clean their image, try to make themselves as the victim? Well, they decided to pull a prank on the interviewer by doing what? Being a completely pretentious asshole. Of course, since they're useless sacks of shits, they promoted gambling games and fake giveaways, and they used those giveaways to promote scams. They promoted a game where you get free money for playing a game. Of course, this is a scam, and even if it gives you money, it will just give you a fraction of what is being promoted. So do not fall for these scams. It's just a big waste of time, and you're better off asking your parents some money. I did some digging and people found out that the website they used to give you money wasn't officially from a trusted source. The website was only created months ago, and the website was full of Chinese characters. And people scanned the website and it was deemed it had a bad security system and your information could be leaked or sold if you use it. Thank you Tukomi. Considering that they are one of the largest content creators in the country, this was a saddening decline.